Yeah, dude, you gotta watch out for that. You gotta watch out for. I don't know why he didn't see the trick play there. Well, he would have been dead here. He would have been down the wall. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay, and tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because, guys, it is time for the last zombie. This is probably going to be the last standard zombie deck I ever make, unless we get some really good zombie support coming up in Duskmorn, perhaps in the wintertime. Because a lot of these zombies are going to be rotating out, so this, for a while, this is not a rotation-proof deck. I want you to know that going in. A lot of these cards are going to disappear on July 30th, and only going to be available in Historic and Timeless, so this is kind of my last farewell with the current standard rotation of zombies, using the Trick Geralf right here, which I haven't really been able to play with too much. So I hope you like this trip down this last zombie right here, but this is a very aggro combo deck right here. I think you're really going to like it. Dimir zombies, let's get into it. Before we do that, of course, I'm going to need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. Yeah, you're going to get mauled, you're going to get ripped apart by the like and subscribe. It's just going to happen. So you got to hit that button or tenderly press it, either way. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj. We'd love to see you there on Twitch. Streaming pretty much every night at about 11:30 p.m. or hit the bell and be notified when we go live on YouTube. You can catch me in both places. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news, information, post your decks, anything that you want, ask questions. It's right there at Discord. And of course, this deck and all the other decks that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So if you want a copy of this one, please go right down there to AetherHub, and we will, and you'll be able to get a copy for yourself. You'll be able to run Zombies Standard for as long as time as you have left here in Standard. So, what do we have when we talk about Geralf zombies? Well, Geralf here, or Geralf, I don't know if it's a hard G or soft G. Well, he's a pretty hard G anyways. Look at that guy. We want to be able to cast a lot of spells a turn. This is what it precipitates on. So we want to move fast. We don't want expensive stuff. We want cheap stuff. So we're going to go with Spell Pierce here. Early game, removal protection. If they're trying to play removal, early cards, get combos off like that. Even early Reanimator, like if they're trying to pull one of those, Squirming Emergence Reanimator decks. This will really help slow them down right here. So it's a nice little counter spell right there, just to kind of keep them off us until we can pull our combos off. 3 steps ahead is another great way of having a little bit of counterspell action. Only 4 counterspells in the deck. The whole strategy is not to counterspell them. It's just to pop out their super essential spells that they're going to try to hit us with. Just slow them down. So this is, of course, a counterspell. You can create a token that's a copy, which is not bad either, especially if you do one that's going to generate a lot of zombies or anything like that. Or draw 2 cards and discard. It's 1 blue, and then you can, of course, pay the other prices at the end of that to get any of the other effects that you want. So that's very nice right there. Champion of the Perished is probably one of the best zombie cards in the game currently. It's 1 black, it's a 1/1 zombie. Whenever another zombie enters the battlefield under your control, you put a 1/1 counter on Champion of the Perished. Now, the interesting about this is it's not when you cast a zombie, it's when a 1/1 zombie enters the battlefield. So even if you're generating tokens, he is going to get the 1/1. We will generate a lot of tokens potentially when we go into this, so this is a great way of building. Crawl from the Cellar is probably going to be one of the main engines of our deck, believe it or not. This little common card right here. Why? Because it's 1 black, and it brings a card back from our graveyard to our hand, and remember, we're going for cheap creatures. Then we put a 1/1 counter on 1 zombie we control, and we can play it again for 4. Basically, the fact that we can play this card 8 times during the game, that we could potentially play it that much, is really incredible, especially getting the multiple copies of spells out each turn. It's really going to help, especially using chump blockers and dying from things. We really want to bring stuff back. Cut Down, of course, a cheap removal spell. We're going to have to shut down the other aggros and remove some of the other stuff that is not there. And again, it's cheap. Again, cheap spells, cheap spells, cheap spells. We're still on the 1-drops right here. Fester Leech, believe it or not, is a zombie from Karlov Manor. Did you even know that there was a zombie in Karlov Manor? It's this guy. 1 black, 1/1 Fester Leech deals 2 2 combat damage to a player, you mill 2 cards. So this helps us self-mill, which is a good thing and a bad thing. Generally, if we have Crawl from the cellar, we can replay it from the graveyard, or we can cheaply get out some other cards or get the double plays right there. We don't really mind stuff in our graveyard. It's not the worst thing in the world. So I don't really mind I don't really mind the mill effect. I don't want to do it too much. I don't want to accidentally mill my whole deck. However, as a 1-drop 1/1 zombie, it's fantastic, and it also has the ability to pump itself up to a 3/3 all of a sudden, which a lot of people are not aware of, and they kind of miss it. I actually killed the guy because he wasn't paying attention. He let it hit, and he had like 2 life left, and I said, whoop, now you're taking 3, and he got popped out right there. So 2/2 is really good. Bitter Triumph, a little bit of more targeted removal, especially against Planeswalkers. Yeah, you know, discard is not a big deal, especially like if I have it set up, there's a champion in my hand and a Crawl from the cellar. No problem. I'll ditch the Crawl, cast the champion. I'll ditch the champion, cast Crawl, bring the champion back, and replay it. Not a big deal if I don't want to lose the life right there. Tainted Adversary is one of those cards that's extremely flexible. It's a 2/3 2-drop Death Touch, which is already pretty solid. But if you play it on turn 5 or turn 8, if you're playing on turn 8, something's gone wrong. But turn 5, it enters the battlefield. You play 1 black and 2 when it enters any number of times. When you pay this, costs 1 or more times. Put that many 1/1 counters on it, and then create twice that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens with Decayed. So you will get 2 zombies entering the battlefield. They are decayed, which means that they die after they attack and they can't block. You have to sacrifice them. However, he will come in as a 3/4, which is respectable for 5 mana. 3/4 Death Touch, and with 2 other guys. Remember, zombies entering the battlefield triggers Champion of the Parish, not the other way around. We're also going to have enter the battlefield, zombies entering the battlefield getting boosted up with Geralf, so you're going to wait for that one. Blade Stitch Scob, we're going to need to put that power up right there, guys. The Zombie Soldier. 1 black and blue, 2/3. Other zombies you control get +1. A 2-drop 2/3 that is a captain effect for all other zombies of aggression right there. Because zombies don't really care about toughness, right? They just want to hit. They just want to shamble down the lane and just beat people up. So, fantastic stuff there. Again, cheap card. All right, so here's the whole engine right here. This is Geralf. This is how we can get Geralf as best as possible. And we're not putting Gisa in this. Eventually, I'd like to do a Geralf and Gisa deck, but that'll have to wait. This is really his show right now. 1 blue, 2, 2/3. Whenever you cast a spell during your turn other than your first spell, so not just your second spell, it's just other than your first spell, create a 2/2 blue and black zombie rogue creature token. Whenever a zombie enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on each other zombie that enters the battlefield under your control this turn. So remember, we're talking about each other zombie that entered, not zombie that you cast, zombie that entered. That means Tainted Adversary counts as zombies that enter. The cheaper the zombies we are playing, the cheaper we are putting these undead creatures out here, the more and more it gets. And that's every second spell. That's every spell after the first. So the second zombie that comes in, let's say we cast Crawl from the Cellar. That's spell 1. Spell 2, Champion of the Parish. Spell 3, Blade Stitch Scob. You're getting a zombie for each one. And whenever a zombie enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter for each other zombie that's entered. So the bigger it gets, the more and more it snowballs. You get a zombie for each time you play, and each time a zombie comes in, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It's a little bit hard to explain. It's a little bit hard to conceptualize just from me saying it. You'll see it in action in the game. You'll see right there. We're throwing in 1 Geralf Visionary Stitcher right here. 1 blue and 2 1/4. Zombies you control have flying. Pretty self-explanatory right there. This is a finisher card. If they're not expecting it, you can build a big board, wait, and they'll say, okay, well, I've got enough blockers. I'm going to build to my combos here. I'm going to try to draw some removal. Drop this, immediately swing it in the air. All the zombies have flying. Boom. Don't you like it, sister? Its Driftful Vestige was inspired by your own. Yeah, he's a little bit obsessed with his sister. Also, the zombie that he made that's like his sister is dressed up like a bride. We're going to ignore that for right now. Let's just ignore that. 1 blue, tap another non-tokens, sacrifice another non-token zombie creature, create an X blue zombie creature where X is a sacrifice creature's toughness. This is your out card. So if they're trying to kill like Blade Stitch Scob, they're going to kill it. Might as well turn it into a zombie. It's going to turn into its toughness is going to turn into a 3/3 flyer. So might as well. And again, every other zombie you control that enters the battlefield, it enters if it's multiple turns. Every time you do, it becomes more and more powerful. you might as well go for it. So this kind of gives you the out of sacrificing something and turning it into something else in case they're going to remove it or anything like that. And of course, Headless Rider, probably one of the most powerful zombie cards in the game. I have killed so many people because they are unaware of what this card does. 1 black, 2, 3/1. Whenever Headless Rider or another non-token zombie you control dies, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. I cannot tell you the amount of times that I have had a full board of zombies. I've had Champion and Fester Leeches and Tainteds and Blade Stitch and all kind of stuff, and somebody runs a board wipe with Headless Rider, and Lord forbid that I should have 2 Headless Riders. They sweep the whole board, and immediately the board is repopulated with 8 more zombies. It has happened more times than I can count, probably in the dozens of times. They don't pay attention. They kill something, and it immediately comes back as a 2/2, and they're not expecting it. They spent all their money to play, you know, some sort of wipe or something like that. They spent all their mana to do it, boom, and the whole board is repopulated again. And it's just crazy. Or they play a removal, and then it's they're starting to play removals or a bunch of stuff for 4 sacrifices, and the zombies just come back. As I always say, there are always more zombies. That's kind of the point. So 4 Headless Riders is gonna be necessary. An aggressive 3/1 for 3 mana. He's also going to be the prime target of our Crawl from the Cellar. We really want him back. We really do want him on the board as much as possible. 4 islands, 7 swamps. You want to even that out? Sure. I was at a point where I wasn't drawing that many islands or swamps. We do need black a little bit more than blue, but it should be thing. 1 Takenuma, because I know you're going to ask me. Dark Slick Shore, Shipwreck, Underground River, Cavern of Souls. Number 1 is going to be zombie. Number 2 is going to be human. Those are the only ones that there are. There's humans, and then there's zombies. It doesn't matter. That's the only really 2 there are. There's some other ones in there, but not very many. Creatures. Human, Leech, Soldier, Warlock, and Wizard. Those are all the different versions. There's humans, and then there's zombies. So if you want to do caves, just choose zombie first, and if you get another one, human second. 11 instants, 4 sorceries, 22 lands altogether on a 1.8. And again, this is 100% standard. No alchemy Q here today. 100% standard, which again, I will tell you for your new guys, these cards will not be available on July 30th. They will not be available in Standard, so don't spend all your wilds crafting this if you want to take it into Standard going forward. I figured it would be a nice little farewell to our previous zombie decks to go and revisit everything that we've done, and you have about a month to still play them and have a good time. Lively Dirge is not a bad one. That's our little cameo of Gisa right there. Search your library for a card, put it in your graveyard, or return up to 2 creatures with a total mana value of 4. That's not bad for 4. We could return a Headless Rider and a Champion of the Parish right back to for a 4 mana, and maybe another Geralf Visionary Stitcher in case you want to swap him out. So that all being said, an aggressive zombie idea. And again, the idea is to play multiple spells a turn so we can trigger Geralf's ability to generate tokens and make more and more successive zombies be bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger as we go, make them flying, and then smack them in. Very simple. It does work in Diamond. If you're getting a hit with like a total control deck that does nothing but board wipe and removal, it's probably going to work. But then again, no creature deck is going to work against something like that. So, watch your step. That's what we're looking at right there. You may need a little bit more removal or a different kind of removal, Lively Dirge. And that's the only thing I have for you for horizontal view. Guys, I get all these questions. How come you don't do horizontal view? I do a couple minutes of horizontal view every single video. You got to go to the horizontal view time or pause it right there. The decks, it's very hard for me to explain the decks like this. It doesn't make sense in my mind if I have them like this to explain them, okay? So I would do a bad job of explaining them in this way. It wouldn't work as well. So I apologize for all my horizontal guys right there that don't like it. I put it horizontal at the end. You can take a look at it. You can jump right to the end and take a look at how the decks work. It's in here every single time. Anyways, let's get down to it, guys. Standard Diamond. Let's see if we can devour up some Diamond players right here. Let's get into it. Standard ranked. 100% standard. So everything you asked for in this one. Let's get into it. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. And don't forget, rotation is coming. You will get turn 3 clapped in fucking Standard right now. It is not a better environment. It's different environment, but you will absolutely, there is so much shit in Standard. It is the peak Standard. There is never more stuff in Standard than there is right now. There is not more things in Standard than there is right now. And in 2 years, there's going to be an insane amount of things in Standard. That's what people are not realizing. there's going to be such a glut of shit in Standard in 2 or 3 years. Holy fuck, dude. You think it's bad now. You're going to have like fucking 16 viable fucking, whatchamacallits in Standard next year. It is going to be wild, bros. It is absolutely going to be wild. In 4, because we're not getting another rotation for 4 years. I mean 3 years. So you have 2027 is the next time rotation is hitting. I want you to think about that, man. I want you to really think about that. 2027 is the next time Standard is rotating. That is the next time. Discard, we'll play that one. There are more cards in Standard than ever right now. Normally Standard would have less because of the nature of the game, but right now it does not. It has more. It has more than ever of cards because rotation was supposed to happen last year and it did not. They changed it. So there are more cards in Standard than there ever have been. There's normally not this many cards. Let's go with that one. Available sets. Available sets. Oh, he's doing the flash flip. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna do the late stitch skull. Bum, 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 bum. This is why zombies isn't viable. There's too much fucking power on the meta right now, man. This is the main reason that you can't really get in zombies is because it's a creature based type of situation, and everyone is just gonna pull high shit on you. There's so many cards to pull combos out. You need to have a very advanced deck. It feels more like historic is what I'm trying to say. It feels more like historic. That's the thing about it. It feels way bigger than it actually is. There's so many combos and different combinations and so many different builds you can pull off right now that it's very tricky to try to build around that. It's there is a very locked in kind of meta that you can do because we know what the best cards are and we know how all the best cards work at each other. So without limiting what people play, i.e. by rotation or bans or whatever, we have a situation where things just go kind of crazy. They go a little bonkers because we know the best cards. It's not a secret what the best cards are. So it's impossible for people to... Well, not impossible, but it's very tricky to kind of play around that. If you can't play around that, there's really nothing you can do. You can either counterplay the best cards. So the meta is kind of calcified, which I've talked about before. When you don't have that kind of refreshment, which is what Standard is, of things constantly being refreshed and changed and doing something a little different each time. When you don't have that kind of constant alteration to what is happening, then you're going to end up with a very static format. This guy's dead. No, he's not. He's boom, boom, almost dead. Same Evangelist. Alchemy is the new Standard. It really is, and I know people give me shit for it, man. People give me shit for playing it, but it's way better. It's a way better situation. In my opinion, it's just a better environment because it's so much more fresh. I like limited environments, so playing in unlimited environments is very, como se dice, hey, what's up, Ronan? yeah, there's cards that you just can't be competitive with because you just can't. You're just not going to be able to. Because there are more powerful cards or combinations that you're going to have to do. So. Another day, another cent. Yes, Philippa Collins. There are less cards to pick from, and coming rotation, there's going to be even less cards to pick from. They're going to cut down to only 5 available sets, while Standard will still have like 9. Currently, Standard has 12. Or kind of... You've got to play anti-meta unless you want to play meta. That's basically it. Alright, finally have a flesh right. Let's pop a blue just to make him think a little bit. Make him think about it. Red. I don't think we're going to be as lucky. Well, we might be. We might be as lucky. We might break out. Let's see. Assassin's Trophy of Cornucopia. Yeah, and that's what's Golgari is so good, because you have counter spells, not counter spells, exile and discard, which is probably the best thing you could have going right now. Boom. Do it. Flush ride. Go. Hopefully he will not kill the flesh right. They always kill the flesh right away. I'd rather him focus on something else. Let me get wide. There we go. Alright, let me get wide, man. Let me get real thick boy wide. That sucks. He's gonna do a shitload of damage to me. Yeah, he's gonna fuck me up real bad right now. Look at this mono red shit, bro. Turn 3. That's where we're at. I don't have enough removal in this fucking deck, huh? So we do that. I did that in the wrong fucking order. Well, if he's got the right card, Slick Shot's just going to beat the shit out of me, so we'll see. Phoenix Chicky Chicky Chicky. Phoenix right, Eater of Virtue. Yeah, he's got it. Wait. Yeah, he's got it. +2, that's going to be 7, 8. Exactly what he needs. Boom, boom. No problem at all. No easy peasy lemon squeezy. No problems. Where is my removal? Genuine question. Where the fuck is all my kill cards? Genuine fucking question right here, man. Where in the goddamn is my fucking kill cards, dude? 3 Bitter Triumphs. I haven't seen it. I haven't played a removal card in I don't even know how long. We're throwing another fucking cut down in there. Fuck you. Do you see how fast I can grow if I do that? I can get a really good combo off, but mono red flying out the gate with 15 points of damage on turn 3. You know? Thank you, Mr. Wirtz. It is Rich Wirtz. It is what am I called? The Rich Smith? Rich Right Dwarf. They go to the same place your swamps were. They sure do. Slick Shot always beats the shit out of me, and it's always that I play mono red. When it does, I don't mulligan having 1-drop. What are the Arabs? Happens to me 100% of the time. Yeah, it happens, man. Are you implying that your deck is a grower, not a shower? I think so. I think that, it's hard for it to really show it. Hey, look, it's PD. Boom. All right. We're going to bait him into the charge up right here. We're going to bait him into the charge up. I'm going to let him play into it so he can play a removal. No? You don't want to do it? Oh, you didn't want to do it. You got shy. That's okay, man. We all get shy sometimes. Still worth it, dude. Boom. Listen, my children, and you will hear Midnight Ride of Paul Revere. I've enjoyed the last video of the Goblin more represented in the current sets. Yeah, man, I might do a Goblin Commander. I might do a Goblin Commander, bros. I don't know. There's some good stuff there. There's some meat on the bones there. We'll have to see. Boom. Hit. No blocks. I'll take it. Vesterly. Beautiful. This one. Ooh, and the festivities. That is going to give me a shitload of fucking zombies. Yeah, PD. Take that, PD. Good people, by the way, guys. Go fucking, go check out Power Dragon, man. He's great people. I'm glad you've been enjoying them, man. Hopefully you've been liking them and leaving comments. PD's good people. I think I fucked up his combo, though. Still trying to find that commander pod, as you say. I have the 40k commander and the Fall. I desperately want to play them. Yeah, I definitely want to play them, too. You can go on Spell Table, and you can try to find a pod of people who want to play that. Oof. I go first, and I got no early plays. That, I can deal with that. That's fine. We'll get rid of Crawl from the Cellar. We don't need it there, really. Dark Slick Shork. He's very chill. Yeah, I definitely good vibes from PD. I love his Magic content. I loved his food reviews, man. When he ate all kind of weirdo shit. That was so funny, man. I loved watching him eat weirdo shit. I don't know why, but I thought his food reviews, he would get some random ass snack. He'd be like, this is a Korean hot dog covered in all kind of crazy shit, and he would get it and he'd be like, all right, let's try it. And yeah, he had a separate channel that he just did crazy ass food reviews on that. It was awesome. He doesn't do them as much anymore, but he would just have like and they'd be short. They'd be like 4 minutes long, and he'd be like, this is a Cheez-Its that's flavored, that's from Japan, that's flavored with fucking hibiscus or some shit. And let me try it. He would just buy some weird food and give it a shot. Should we put some pressure on him? Let's put pressure on him. Fuck it. Fuck it, why not? Let's put some fucking pressure on him. We want this combo to go off right here. Choo-choo. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, now we're getting a little bit of mud under our tires here. Now we're getting a little mud under our tires. Okay. Now we're getting some scratch. We're starting to find ourselves. Maybe I was too jazzed up from playing Elden Ring. My adrenaline freaking running. I just killed the golden hippo. Which is not at all, and also exactly what it sounds like. It is both simultaneously not what you think it is, and precisely what you think it is. That's the best way that I could describe that, is that's what it is. Lil Sum Sum. Lil Sum Sum. Dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dan, 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 dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dan, 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 dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dig it, dan, dan, dan. Yes, revenge, why not? Geralf. Gabos. Let's do this. Do we want to mill? Yeah, we have crawl from the cellar. I don't give a shit. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. Well, we kind of could have used the other thing, but we'll try this. Get that in our hand. Boom. Gin, 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 gin. What's he gonna do? Champion of the Perished. Way in. Double block, please double block. Excellent. Well, if we don't get a mana here, we might need one more mana in this deck. So we're at a 38%. We only have 2, so something's not mathing right there. As the local green player, I tell you, Hydra deck got a huge boost from just tapping of 1 gold vein. Indeed, dude. In freaking deed, it did. You are correct, sir. It did get a huge boost. Could even say that it got a big throbbing boost. Bum, 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 bum. Nyxborn Hydra is funny but cruel. What's Nyxborn from? Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna hold the fucking spell pierce. Alright. He might try to play removal on me. Boom, boom. Okay. Modem Horizons? Man, Modem Horizons was a dial-up internet provider that went defunct in 1997, man. I don't think they made Magic cards. Mirex. Sunset Revelry. Counter unless it plays 2. Fuck it, no, why not? It's fun to get back to a board wipe after a big old Gold Vein Hydra. Yeah. Gold Vein Hydra, the fun thing about Gold Vein Hydra is it feeds into itself. I'm teasing you, Chaotic, I know. I'm joshing you, my dude. I noticed how it looked like it said modem, and I thought that was funny. Boom, pop, chicka chop, zombie. Alright, fantastic. What's he doing, man? What's he doing? What's bro doing right now? What is this dude cooking? No, I like doing stuff like that where I'm fucking with you. And I'll insist. I think that kind of joke is funny. I'll be like, no, bro, it says right there, Modem Horizons, man. Kind of target spell. Auto pay. Thank you for flying air whatever, but I'd rather you not do that. So, thanks. Ambitious farmhand. That farmhand sure is ambitious. Why he did not block with one of the tokens? I think he was worried. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you. Histrionic Striper. Also known as Good Eye Sniper. Good Eye Sniper. So this guy's building to something here. He's ramping. I don't know what he's trying to get, but it certainly is going to be a magic card. Whatever he's going to get out of here, it's going to be a magic card. That much is certain. We do know this much. Done. I will say pay 3 life. Fuck your stupid horse. Boom. Boom. Kaya! There we go. There we go. You may draw 2. I can scry. Sure, Mag, I'll scry. Goodbye, Kaya. It was a Magic card. I would have been pissed if you would have played like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or like a Lorcana card or something like that. That would have sucked, in my opinion. I would have been disappointed if that happened. So. All right, I really want a mana here. 38% chance. Sunset Revelry. Man, he played 3 of these? Good lord. Kaya, you're into Kaya? I play Pot of Greed and draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Next, I play Pot of Greed and draw 3 additional cards from my deck. That's not how that works. Yes, it is. I play Pot of Greed and draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Fine. Do you know when my favorite Kaya was? She looked fucking, with her braids and mohawk, she looked fucking bad as a motherfucker in Kaldheim. She looked so fucking, I loved her Kaldheim design. And she had like double fucking lightning axes or her double fucking ghost axes. Man, she was fucking lit as a motherfucker. Her Kaldheim design was peak Kaya, in my opinion. She looked badass. Oh, look at that. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I got nothing for that. I play Pot of Greed and draw 2 additional cards from my deck. Boom. Boom. Tenacious Underdog. Nice. Swing it in, man. That's gonna hurt. Boom. Boom. What even was this, bro? For real? Like, what the fuck even was this shit? This. This. I roll my dice. And then I cast Pot of Greed and and cast 2 additional cards from my deck. It's just Orzhov Control. It's just Orzhov Control under a fancy different coat of paint. Is that basically it? Tenacious Underdog, very nice. Boom, pop, chicken chop. Do up. Back. Dark card. You lost. Boom. Zombie. Flash right. Flash right. Swing. Boom. This sure is a game of Magic, I'll tell you that much. It'd be really funny if he did a sweeper. Zombie. You got nothing, bro? What's... Alright, he's got that. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? He's stuck in Pot of Greed. Clearly. Take a little ride on my big green tractor. Alright, let's do it. Let's double block and take the 3. Is that what he's gonna do? No? If I can get a mana next turn, I could play Flesh Right followed by Headless Rider. Nope. Not gonna wipe me out. Oh, man. Ooh, no, didn't get it. Didn't get it that time, boys. Didn't get it that time, boys. Close one, but no cigar. No cigar. The Path of Peril got me there. The less skill you have, the more rotation set cards you use. Yeah, well, you have the problem of people rely on old shit, so they're gonna end up doing quite well for themselves. Well, they're gonna if you're not ready for it, you're gonna be like if you've done nothing but run Selesnya enchantments for the last 3 months, for the last year. Your brain's not even going to be able to understand how to play this game, man. Your fucking brain is on easy mode. No, I'm out, dude. That was never getting anywhere. He had lots of removals, I mean, we could have played for another 20 minutes, but the writing was on the wall there. That wipe without my yeah, it's Jin and 500 counterspells, because Jin makes all the counterspells cheaper. Yeah, it just, it makes everything cheaper for it. Champion, keep. Oh, another one. We got another one here? We got another blue guy? No, no. That's the one, whatever. Champ. Champ perish. We'll swing in. Damage. I'm sure he's going to do something here, not spell pierce him. Get the bit the banner and a ring. It can banner, mate. Don't beat it. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. Beat it, beat it. Have some more chicken, have some more pie. If I get a mana, I'm in like Flynn here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're so fucking. We're so fucking. We're oh, yeah. Yeah, we made that one. Hey, what's up, Fadek? How you doing, man? I ain't seen you around in a while, bro. Mad because I'm Fadek. They mad because I'm Fadek. By the way, that was today's dinos. Go give that some love. It's a good deck. Not bad. I need another blue, but... Hey, Natalie 4IK. Hello, everyone. Got here after minor green deck. Thanks for the deck. I'm waiting for green deck room. Wish me luck. Thank you. Hey, thank you for coming, Lunasm. I appreciate it. Welcome, Natalie. I'm glad you like the green deck. Kill it. Let's do that. Fall from the cellar. What? Golgari Reanimator? More removal? Lily of Billy? You down. We need another mana here. Each player discard the card. We'll get rid of 3 steps ahead. Off the cellar. Boom. Okay, so we can do if we get a mana, we can do Geralf. Tiny bone. Damn. Alright, we'll have to drop Geralf then. See the Apocalypse. Mill and lose. Boom. Gotta love Reanimator. Recursion against removal heavy black. Yeah, it is nice to see. He's gonna draw and lose. Boom. Okay. I don't think he's gonna swing. That actually is swinging. Geralf. Boom. So now he's got to kill Geralf. He doesn't have a choice. That. Or he's gonna wipe the board. I think he'll die if he does that. Cause 2 zombies. What's he getting rid of? Probably Crawl from the Cellar, I think, right? That's the easy choice. Who did he take? Play Stitch Scob. Geralf. Go in. Boom. That's bad. Pay 3 life. Out of there. Out of there, Hexen. Out of there. You're out of there. Alright. Well, let's see if we can streak out into one more. Natalie, thank you for... is it Natalie? Nathaniel, sorry, I called you Natalie. Nathaniel, thank you. Last one, boys. Oof. Good hand, but lack of blue. We'll try it. Why not? Oh my goodness. Drift Ronin. What are we talking about? I play removal. Planes. Shadow Realm. Hit. Oh no, he's gonna put a blue land in the graveyard. No, I needed that. Is the throne flooding today? There. No, my blue mana. Why are you doing this to me, game? Is it punishment for thinking my deck was good? Is that what it is? You can tell me, deck. Oh, my goodness. It's the zombies unionizing. Alright, I gotta stop attacking with Farseer. Blue token, very nice. Target creature. One creature gets XX until you gain life. Alright. He wants to get rid of that. Tainted Adversary. Winnebago. Okay. Zombies local 666. I feel like zombies would be local 665. They're not quite there. They try, you know, they're adjacent, but you can't do something. Boom. Oh, a crawl from the cellar, very nice. That's great, I need that. Amelia Benavides, I get it. I may kill him very soon. Blade Stitched. A mana would be great so I could crawl and Blade Stitch, but either way, it's whatever. Wow. Very nice. Yeah, dude, you gotta watch out for that, man. You gotta watch out for... I don't know why he didn't see the trick play there. Well, he would have been dead. He would have been down to 1, but that was the trick play. Very nice. Hey, Jay. Great content as usual, having breakfast and enjoying the stream. Thank you so much, Sergey Kononenko. Thank you so much. We're going to leave it right there for tonight, guys. Zombies, the final zombies. I don't think zombies are going to be good after this, man. I don't know how many zombies we're going to get in Bloomborough. We might see a resurgence in Duskmourn because it's horror-themed. But zombies standard, this is kind of the farewell to what we have, and I finally got to run a Geralf Fleshright, so that's pretty cool. But all in all, pretty good. Get cheap spells out, multiply with Geralf, and that's kind of the whole idea right there. So you got your taste of it. You got your taste of it. Until next time, guys, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.